Well, a livery cab driver speaking out after being shot in the face on the job.
Fox 8's Duarte Geraldino joins us live from the Mott Haven section of the Bronx, where the driver attended a press conference. Duarte, what is he saying tonight?
Well, the State Federation of Taxi Drivers, they're not missing any words. They're calling what happened an attempted murder. And that driver, he is so thankful to be alive after surviving that early morning attack. Now, when you hear him speak, I want you to pay close attention to his right cheek, because that is where he was shot.
When he stepped out of the car, he says, "I will have to kill you. I took everything that you have." So at that point, that gets my attention. Immediately I turned back to look at his face one more time. What I saw is the gun pointing straight at my head at point blank.
And he pulled that trigger. Now, Prince Ezenekwe drives for BV Car Service in East New York. He says the ride started around 1:40 in the morning. After he called the passenger to say he'd arrived, the man got into his livery cab near Flatlands Avenue and East 101 Street in Canarsie. But just a few blocks into the ride, the passenger asked to turn back, claiming he'd forgotten something at the pickup location. Now, when the driver suggested the man walk back instead, that's when things escalated. The two men started to argue, and that's when the driver says the passenger threatened to rob and kill him, then shot him in the face. You saw the bandage on his face. Now, adding to the challenges of finding the suspect, the driver says the shooter was wearing a mask that covered most of his face. All you could see was his eyes. The man, he ran off on foot.
Like I said, I'm the luckiest man alive. I'm the luckiest man alive, so I can't complain.
It should be illegal for anyone getting into a cab to be wearing a mask. It should definitely be illegal, but most importantly, drivers do not pick these individuals up. We will deal with helping you navigate through TLC or fighting the summons or fighting the fight, but your life is more important.
And what he was referencing is if that a driver doesn't pick you up, you can file a complaint against him. Now, police are still searching for this shooter. Because his face was covered, it's going to be difficult to identify him, even though there was a camera rolling inside the car and outside of the car. Now, the New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers is offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction. And some are calling this driver a miracle driver. The bullet, for perspective, missed a critical artery by less than an inch. A few millimeters difference, and he may not have made it. The Federation says attacks like this are becoming far too common, and they believe a small number of repeat offenders are behind many of them. That's why they're calling on Governor Kathy Hochul to take executive action and revise the state's bail reform laws. Now, again, this driver, Prince Ezenekwe, is 54 years old. He's a Nigerian immigrant. He is married, and he has 5 children under 10 years old. And tonight, they are all so grateful that he survived this attack where he was shot in the face. In the Mott Haven section of the Bronx, Duarte Geraldino, Fox 5 News. Steve?
Absolutely.
Wow. All right, thanks, Duarte.